Just tinkering around with some stuff, man. Believe it or not, I just cleaned this van. This is the clean version of my van nowadays. That's what it looks like when it's clean. I need a new rig, man. This thing will shoot for years though, but don't let it fool you. It just looks like that. But my homemade hose reel stands, they are hanging and banging, baby. These things are solid. You know, I got my 12 volt down up in there. This is what I really want to talk about here. This injector bypass right here is a lifesaver, man. And I went on the Doug Rucker store and got that stainless steel check valve added on there, and that's perfect. You understand what I'm saying? And this thing here is amazing. This ball valve is so fluent, like virtually no strength. No, I don't have the flow jet or whatever you call it. I don't have any of that right now. I'm still doing everything manually. There's my 5-gallon bucket back there. I got a 35-gallon bleach tank, a 100-gallon water tank. Back behind this sign, I got my blend manifold from Southeast Soft Wash. I have this is stainless steel at the moment because the plastic one went out. I've had 2 plastic ones go out. This is the one that originally came with this hose reel when I bought it. Never used it and just held on to it. Hold on to your parts, man. Came in handy. That plastic one went out on a job and bam, I had it, hooked it up. Took me about 10 minutes. I was back in action. Okay. Had a slight leak. Fixed it later. But I finished the job, you know. I could use another 1/2-inch polyurethane clear hose. I like the clear hose. I like to see through my hose. So I could use another 1/2-inch. I think I might go ahead and invest into a new one soon. But this Titan hose reel, man, I put buckets and freaking gallons of bleach through this thing, man. Freaking champ. The Flexilla hose, I got 100 feet of Flexilla up there. I got another 100 stored up in case I need to connect that for some longer reach. 3/4 inch supply line coming from my hose reel. I got my 3-way Banjo ball valve. Flush out my SH line through my blend manifold, get double water flushing the pump out. This pump, you can already tell, look, see how that white crust is, that bleach is coming through there, man. But this thing, these pumps, man, when you got them hooked up the way that I do, I guess, because everybody complains about them. But man, these things will shoot for a long time, bro. Like seriously, man. Like, and I got a ball valve on this. You feel me? One hand banded. And I got it double clamped. Because a lot of tugging and pulling. I always try to pull it from the hose, but you know, those clamps aren't, if you double clamp them, it ain't going nowhere. Look at that. This is half battery. Getting some charge here, my folks. You feel me? Let me turn this off. But I got a LED toggle on that one. let the pressure out of that pump. I don't want that to sit in there. But yeah, man. These freaking pumps will shoot for a long time. I had one last 12 months, last me a whole year, off $125 Everflow. I got it hooked here to this waterproof 30 amp breaker. This circuit breaker's been rocking for a minute. It's a champ in itself, man. I bought it off Amazon, less than 30 bucks, I think. And yeah, those fuses there, they pop all the time. So with this, you don't have to worry about any of that. If there's any surge, that breaker will pop out, and all you do is just reset it like any other breaker. And it's never happened to me. That breaker's never went. And for me to reset it. So anyway, I got my my sludge sucker, or my Venturi pump, or whatever you want to call it, sitting there waiting for me. This van is a wreck. It's not a wreck, but it's just kind of overcrowded. I think I'm gonna get a bigger van. I like the van, you know. I don't know if I want a trailer. It's too exposed here in Miami, Dade County, man. So I think a van is the best way to go here. A lot of sticky fingers here. So a bigger van will get me in the game a little bit better. So that's my soap tank back there. It's a 20 gallons vertical soap tank. And that's pretty dope. I like that soap tank. Yeah, my 100-gallon water tank. So when I'm firing this 5.5 gallon a minute, which is pretty decent for me, I do a lot of roofs. I do some flats, but I don't do a lot of flat work like that for me to have an 8 or a 10 gallon a minute yet. I'm looking to do some of that stuff in the future, which I'll go ahead and invest into that once I start getting into a lot of flat work. But 100 gallons is a lot of water. It's you know, with the Hudson and the good water pressure down here in South Florida, it stabilized maybe around 85 gallons, 80 gallon, between 80 and 75 gallons. I'd say 80, 85 gallons. It's stable right there, man. And that's holding down on the trigger, full blast, going full throttle. Surface cleaner, wand, whatever. It's around 80 to 85 gallons of water at all times. So plenty of water, man. Running that 1 inch. I don't know if you can see that down there. I got a ball valve on mine in case I need to emergency shut it off to do some maintenance too. I got my Banjo Y filter down there. I can shut the water off, open that Y filter and wet vac, and you know, clean that out or whatever. And just running an inch out of that tank. Inch supply hose, man, coming in. Boom. Bop, bop, bop. Bang. So a lot of rust. I don't care. I'm hanging and banging. I'm getting ready to soon I'll get a bigger van, and I'll do it all nice and neat and the way that it should be. Get some new equipment, some new machines and stuff like that, and carry some of this old stuff with me, clean it up real good. And this is my first build, man, you know what I'm saying? So it's made me a ton of money. It's whatever you think a ton of money is, but to me it's a ton of money coming from being homeless. I got $225 on this machine. So coming up on an oil change. I'll be doing maintenance on that soon. I think I did the last oil change I did was at 190 I did the oil change, I believe. So I like to keep it maintenance, man. I'll get to about 170, 165, 170. I'll change the oil again. But that's me, man. Pressure man. That's my setup, bro. Simple, all hand built by yours truly. It's in an Astro van, 2005 Chevy Astro. This is the last year they made Astro van, folks. So this is what I've heard is it's a collector's item. I've had offers on this already. So once I do get ready to do another build, you know, I'll go ahead and I'll probably sell this van, get back all my money, because the price that I've gotten, I bought it for $3 off somebody, and that was back when the AC was working. I got to get that checked, but the AC does work in this van. Everything works, the lights work, everything works. I got Moog brakes on this thing. I redid the brake pads, and I redid the rotors, Moog rotors on here. I've redid some stuff in the engine. My guy, this van runs like a champ, so I'm not selling it now, but when I do get ready to get rid of it, I'm gonna strip it all out, take everything out of here and clean it up real good. And I'll probably get about $4 or $5 for this van as it sits, man. I bought it for $3, so these vans here go high demand down here in South Florida. There's a lot of car washing businesses that would love to get their hands on this, especially if the AC works, which it does. I just need to get it cleaned out and charged back up with some Freon. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Pressure man, bleach life. That's how I'm rocking. All right, y'all.